Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind with Mervis Cyrano. So, it is the next morning, and we've rested, and I did a tiny amount of potion making. Nothing of any real importance, if I'm honest. I made a couple of fatigue potions. And
go ahead.
Some random crap, restore personality and what have you, and I failed on like 2/3 of them because I'm honestly kind of crap at potion making.
My time is short, so get on with it.
You know how it is. This is early game Morrowind, and this was literally my first attempt at making potions. It was gonna happen. Now, I think we're supposed to leave out these advertisement flyers. Yeah. Tavern, Ulernil Store, and the Fort. I struggled with that Ulernil name for a second for whatever reason. Get the hell out of my way, you idiots. Pack donkey. Where can I get a pack donkey? I'd like a pack donkey, and carrying around so much crap I really could do with one, but...
I will listen out, but make
God damn it, where can I buy a pack donkey? Where can I buy a pack donkey, damn it? Anyways, leave that there. I don't really need to, but I want to keep my stuff in good condition. Fix my shit. At least it's not too badly repaired, or that could have gotten expensive. I'll have to sell that to someone else, no doubt. Let's quick save. And I have something I want to try here. Don't know if he'll buy it or not, but... Nope. So I really would like to sell off that piece of Dwemer crap.
Speak, traveler.
Much to learn.
Because we only picked it up to get Bregor out of the fort. And it's cluttering up my damn inventory right now. For now, we have one last flyer to leave somewhere around here. Before we're done with this, and I'll just leave it on the bench. Somewhere nice and... somewhere nice and obvious. Now,
What's this about?
Let's see if this idiot...
Before I change my mind.
buy Dwemer items, apparently. Yeah, honestly, if I want to get rid of that particular Dwemer who's a what's-it, I am going to have to wait until we can get back to Balmora and visit Revere, because, well, Revere buys anything, pretty much.
You like to dance?
As I can't sell it to the guy who I stole it from, since Morrowind actually notices things like that, interestingly enough. Thanks for delivering those flyers. Yikfa assures me that Tony died of natural causes, so that's a relief. Hopefully the whole thing will quiet down after a couple of days. Okay. Shadbach Graburbug is a friend of mine. She's the armorer at Port Pelagia. I need you to deliver this water to her. Yes, apparently she gets quite thirsty during her long shifts. I'll just pour the water into this Dwemer goblet so you can carry it to her safely. Take care not to spill it. Wait, don't they have water at the fort? Yes, but it's all holy water. Shadbach hates the taste of holy water. It seems silly to carry water in a rare Dwemer goblet when you have all these empty bottles in your store. I'm not stupid, I know you're trying to get me to smuggle the... bottles are all merchandise, you see, I can't use them. There's something more to it, isn't there? Oh, okay, I'm sorry I tried to get you involved. Okay. So here's the deal, Mabestian. I know you're trying to smuggle the goblet in. I'll help you if you cut me in. I want a share of the profits. Get it? I'm getting out of this. From now on, I'm just going to be a regular, honest shopkeeper. You can keep the stupid goblet. Okay, so we just got a free Dwemer artifact out of that, which I can sell. Honestly, and got the guy out of smuggling. God damn it. We are terrible at getting a cut of the profits the way we should. We really fucking are. Is there anything in here that I want to nick? To be able to sell later? No interest in any of that. And can you pay me now? We have to do more work? Well, screw you. I'm out of town anyways. I can't be asked to actually do anything for that bastard right now. Honestly, does he think I was born yesterday? I reckon not. It's bullshit when I see it. I cannot believe that he would actually try and pull one over on me like that. But now that we're done with that, I think that we need to head on to the Drano Ancestral Tomb. Just south of Pelagiad. So we'll start heading in the direction of Satanin and we should encounter it. And I'm an idiot. I intended to actually sell Mabestian some of the potion ingredients that I'm not using and some of the crap potions that I just made to get a little bit of weight out of my inventory. So we're going to head back to his shop and actually sell off those items I intended to before we leave.
Questions?
So let's pay him another visit. Maybe.
Hello. Did you want something?
I've got some stuff to sell you. We can always pick up more of this crap later down the line. But I really just don't need it. For the most part, anyways. If I had somewhere to store this whole thing, that would be one thing, but I don't. Let's not try and summon back the ornate goblet. Just in case he takes issue with that. Off some of these as well. There we go. That's also useless crap. I don't bloody need restore agility. Guess we'll keep the Bungler's Bane for now. Restore intelligence, no. Again, no. Sham, bloody worthless. And let's see here. Find the useless potions that I made and sell off them as well, I think. My homebrew restore fatigue potions. In fact, screw it. I'll just sell him all my restore fatigue potions and all, because I never use restore fatigue. Fire resistance as well. And get rid of that crappy levitation potion also. Oh. He only has 85 gold left. That's annoying. Guess we'll be waiting to sell anything off, and this whole trip was a waste. So it never happened. I forgot how much we depleted his gold after my last little bit of shopping with that guy. So that's a touch embarrassing. It really is. Anyways, let's start heading in the direction of Sedanine now and find the Andrano Ancestral Tomb. And if we feel like it, we might drop by that one cave or whatever that we found, which just so happened to contain a Nord with a large hammer. As I did say, I wanted to go back to that one for a bit of vengeance. No need to head down there, though. Okay. Is this the place? Is this the place? Yep, Andrano Ancestral Tomb. Check and check. And let's get a spell ready to go. I'm not gonna do first barrier right now because just look at that cast chance. Fucking 8%. Now, how about we don't? And I'm just noticing this, but even though I have a levitation spell now, I literally have 0% chance to cast. I wonder why that is. Maybe if we improve our alteration a little bit, that will get it up there. I don't know. I should start working on conjuration some, though, so we'll try and summon a lesser bone walker. when we come up against something hostile. And there's the dead person we looted the last time we were in here. That skeleton just literally walked right goddamn past me. Okay. Restore magic potion, please. Come on. Potion of restore magic. What's that? Cast fire power. Restore magic. Going to need to replenish these potions soon enough. Are you serious? Do not have enough. It's ridiculous. Okay, first barrier. Okay, fuck this. A lot of our magical skills are just failing us, so we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Dagger in the chest. Solves a lot of problems in my experience. Leave the damn bone meal. But loot every sarcophagus that can be looted, essentially. Make sure to check every corner of the tomb, just in case. And now that we can actually kill these undead reasonably well, this should work out just fine for us. That went well, even if he did get off a glancing blow. Yeah, you have just a bunch of useless ass crap. I'll take that soul gem, though. Never say no to a bit of tomb looting. Never say no indeed. Nothing worth a damn in there. What you got for me in here? Common ring. Alrighty. Useless. Bone axe, how about no? I don't have that much weight to spare, and I don't really give a crap about it. Fuck your armoring implements. I don't give a damn about them. Another skeleton down. Without even putting up a fight on this occasion. No skeletons in here. But take gold out of your chest. I don't care about that crap. A dual heart. Well, never say no to a bit of valuable alchemy ingredient. Never say no indeed, see. Leave that door shut so I remember to come back to it. There's a route going in a different direction, just upstairs. Because after all, we wanted to be making use of that, I think. At the very least, see where it goes. I plan to explore this entire tomb. Die, Bonewalker scum. And die, Mr. Skellington. I don't want any of your stuff, though, so that was kind of a waste of my time. Honestly, these skeletons are just rude, not having anything that I can sell for a profit on them. How inconsiderate. I mean, really. That is just rude. That goes up to the Bitter Coast. So, we don't want to exit just yet. I ain't found that skull. Not yet, anyhow. Come on. Local map, please. I wish it would just default to the local map, I really do. That would be so much more sensible. Anyways. That one route downstairs that I didn't take is the only area that's currently unexplored. Sure it is, at any rate. Yeah, we've already been in here. I have terrible short-term memory sometimes, I really do. Save the game. Dagger on his ass. Or her ass. Can't exactly tell the gender of a Bonewalker, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't want to. 36 lessons of Vivek, sermon 15. I think I want to keep that, actually. Native bone mold helm, not interested. Scroll of elemental fire, on the other hand. A couple of potions. Those are worth a bit of money, to be sure. Fortify health, 5 to 20 points on use ring. I will take that. Dagger of Judgment, damage strength and endurance when used. I'll need to leave something here, though, because I do rather have a lot of stuff than one ditch. So, actually, I'm just gonna drop this ornate goblet that idiot merchant gave me. It has no value to me whatsoever. It's only worth like 30 gold, and I won't get even a fraction of that from whatever merchant I sell it to. It's just not worth it. And there are plenty of things more valuable around here, to be sure. None of that is worth a damn. These of Blessed Amalexia. In fact, you know, screw it, I'll drop this too. It's terrible value for weight ratio. It really is. Wait a second. There was a room that I saw here. Yeah. Skull of Levule Andrade. That is actually what I'm here for. I just completely overlooked it because because the old brain went straight to plunder of any real value, rather than doing the job I came here to do. You know how it is, right? Sort of went straight to get plunder, rather than get the mission objective. In any case, that's everything that we want or need out here. So, we are done in this tomb. I do believe. Now, let's go ahead and equip the Wakizashi. Just save the charge on my Demon Tanto for when it's strictly necessary.
Make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
So, back in town? Just as the sun is setting. Why don't we pop into Revere's shop? See if he's refreshed his gold supply yet. Because we had quite thoroughly cleared him out the last time I was there.
Why is my friend here?
Yep, he's back up to some 600 gold. Say, Revere, you're a Khajiit. I think it's safe to say you probably don't mind trading in illicit substances. Interested? Well, apparently you don't have the cash on hand to pay for all the moon sugar. 585. You can afford both the skooma and one thing of moon sugar. Are there any other potions or scrolls I have on me that I'd like to sell? Nope. Let's see if we can't get him to push up the amount he's giving us. We can indeed. Now, what are you selling at this moment in time, my friend? What are you selling? Nothing especially interesting, if I'm being totally honest. Now, we need to go and see, what's her name, that orc in the Mage's Guild. Now, I think that we have the skull. Yeah, Sean Gram Musgov, that was it. More information about the Nerifri. And fortunately for us, in our little escapades as an amateur drug dealer, there happens to be a Khajiit in the basement of the Mage's Guild who acts as a potion merchant. And not to be racist or anything, but Khajiit tend to not have as many problems with certain drugs as other species. As you can see, he's quite fine with buying moon sugar and trading with us, which most merchants will not be cool with trading with you if the thing you're selling happens to be drugs, which is what skooma and moon sugar basically are, drugs. Now, the things I need to improve on the most now, and just notice we are one level up away from reaching level 3. I need to get some training in conjuration and alteration, I think. Alteration because it's currently impossible for us to use our levitation spell successfully. And it costs most of our magicka to attempt it.
So what's this
Some
regarding?
conjuration and levitation training. You don't offer training?
You have something to say
Find
to
someone
me?
around here who does conjuration and alteration training. My current alteration is 15. I want to get it up to at least 20. 17. Stop teleporting away when I'm trying to train, lady. To 19 now. Over here, please. That's 20. No, I need some conjuration training. If I can find it. You do destruction, mysticism, and alteration. No, alteration was the other that I wanted.
Looking for something in particular?
Let's actually check. We have conjuration up to 30 now. So I'll have to check if that brings my chance to summon up any once we rest. And alteration. I want up to 25, I think we can manage it. It's going to sap away a lot of my money, but it's worth it, I think. Because we really need to get better at a lot of these magical skills. I'm currently kind of crap at a lot of them. Here we go, 25. Currently 25 in alteration, on the level with our destruction actually, and 30 in conjuration. That should at least help me being able to fly and summon skeletons and the like. We're down to only 555 gold though, so we won't be affording any more training for a while.
Speak quickly.
Let's hope that Thieves Guild job pays well. Again? Is this about the errand you are doing for me? Yes, here's your damn skull. Very good, I'll just take that skull from you. Perfect for what I have in mind. Thank you. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Now, as I promised, I'll answer your questions on the Nerevarine cult. Go ahead. Okay then. This Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero, Nerevar, will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophesized Nerevarine will cast down the false gods in the Tribunal Temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive all outlanders even from Morrowind. Though I guess you could use foreigners in its place. Basically the same thing. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders who care little for Imperial or Temple law. Here, take this copy of my notes on the topic for Caius. Nerevarine cult notes has been added to our inventory. Now, you mentioned Nerevar. Perhaps you can shed a little bit more light on who he was. Nerevar is a First Age hero of the Dunmer people, who was a great general and leader. He helped form the First Council and united the Dunmer houses against foreign invaders, aided by the traders of House Dagoth. He triumphed over Morrowind's enemies at Red Mountain, but died in the battle. No, of course not. I can't teach you spells. I'm not a necromancer. No, absolutely not. Not a necromancer. Why do I get the feeling she's hiding something? In the Empire, necromancy is a legitimate discipline. Though body and spirit are protected property and may not be used without permission of the owner. But in Morrowind, the Dunmer loathe necromancers and put them to death. That's absurd, of course. The Dunmer summoned their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's primitive superstition, that's all. And we got a journal update from asking about that. Let's see. She assures me she's not a necromancer. If we could manage to find her journal, or otherwise break into her secret possessions, that might be one way, but let's see if we can't butter her up and ask a little bit more about necromancy. Just out of sheer curiosity, you understand. Who am I kidding? Mervis is just a nosy little shit. And cannot leave well enough alone. That's the real reason why we're going to keep poking her about necromancy. Not sheer curiosity, the fact that we are very nosy. Come on, you can tell me your secrets, surely. So, necromancy? Oh, it was necromancers, right? And she keeps on insisting she's not a necromancer, even though she likes us now. Curious. And rather suspicious, I have to admit. Rather suspicious indeed.
What is this about?
But now, before we go anywhere, I'm going to actually visit the Fighters Guild again, because Asphat Antabolus mentioned that he might have a key for us. Something about Arkingsand.
Yes, what is
If
it?
we returned after we'd given our information to Caius, which we have done now. So let's go and speak to Hasfi again and see what he's got for us.
Greetings.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Hello again, Mervis Thyron. What do you want? You already gave me the Dwemer puzzle box, don't you? You remember? Happens I do. You mentioned something about a key, though. What? Oh yes, I'd forgotten. Here's a Dwemer key, made according to the instructions I found on the puzzle box you brought me. I've no idea what it's good for, but if you take it back to Arkingsand, maybe you'll find the lock it opens. Key to Lower Arkingsand has been added to our inventory. Interesting. I will have to head back there at some point, then. I will indeed. Not right now, of course, because we have to visit Caius and give Sugar Lips
Yes,
the good
what is it?
news that we rescued New Shoot's Brigor from the prison. Before we do any of that, but we will eventually head back, I think. So let's head over to the Southwood Corner Club. find Sugar Lips. Give him the good news.
Our sugar is yours, friend.
Bossy asked you to free our brother. Where's New Shoes break-off? New Shoes is free? Bossy knew you could do this thing. Take these 1,000 drakes, less than what it would cost without your help. Well, that's going to make up part of what we spent on all our training. Now, I don't suppose we could have an advancement? Apparently not. Any more jobs for me? Master Security lives here in Balmore. Perhaps he can help secure the south wall. The Master of Security is an Altmer here in town. That is all Habasi knows. So, we're looking for an Altmer Master of Security. Masters of locks, traps. But all we know is he's an Altmer. So we may have to just ask literally every Altmer we can find. Figure out who it is. Which will probably be a little bit conspicuous, to be totally honest. No, you're not an Altmer. Anyways, before we go off and start doing that, let's speak to Caius and tell him we did the job. But before we do that, I should read these notes on the Nerevarine cult, because as I said, he tends to take them away. The following are notes from Sean Gromuzgob to Caius Cosades, the Nerevarine cult. This Ashlander religious cult follows prophecies of a Nerevar reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes, to re-establish the traditions of the prophet Veloth, to cast down the false gods of the Tribunal Temple, and to drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders, despite Imperial and Temple repression. Because it is persecuted, it remains a secret cult, and it is hard to judge how widespread it is among the Ashlanders, or whether it has any following outside the Ashlander tribes. The Nerevarine. The Ashlanders firmly believe that Nerevar will return to restore the glories of ancient Resdain. Morrowind was called Resdain before the Imperial occupation. The Ashlanders say the great houses in the temple have abandoned the pure teachings of the prophet Veloth, forsaking ancestor worship for the false gods of the Tribunal, and embracing the comforts of civilization that corrupted the High Elves. The Temple, on the other hand, venerates Saint Nerevar, but rejects the disgusting notion that the false incarnate will walk the earth like a ghoul. Nerevar. The Temple honors Saint Nerevar as the greatest Dunmer general, first counselor, and companion of Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil, who united the Dunmer houses to destroy the evil Dwemer, treacherous House Dagoth, and their western allies at Red Mountain. But the Ashlanders say Nerevar promised to honor the ancient spirits and the tribal law, and that he will come again to honor that promise. To the Ashlanders, this means destroying the false temple and driving the Imperial invaders from the land. Nerevarine prophecies. Dream visions and prophecies are a respected tradition in Ashlander culture. Their wise women and shamans take careful note of dreams and visions and pass on the tribe's legacies of vision and prophecy to their successors. By contrast, the temple and the Western faiths are suspicious of dreams and mysticism. Or are suspicious of mysticism. I don't know why I inserted dreams in that. And they regard interpretation of dreams and visions as primitive superstition. The most common version of the Nerevarine prophecy is the Stranger. The verses are obscure, as are most prophecies, but two observations are in order. First, many less well-informed scholars assume that the phrase journeyed far neath moon and star is just a cliche to suggest a very long journey. The Nerevar of legend was known to possess a magic ring named One Clan Under Moon and Star, upon which Nerevar is supposed to have sworn his promise to honor ancient Ashlander traditions and land rights. Second, the reference to 7 curses must certainly refer to the lost prophetic verses known to the Ashlanders as the 7 curses. The Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far neath the moon and star, though stark born to sire unknown, his aspect marks a certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. Interesting, very interesting prophecy indeed. As they say, obscure, like the best prophecies are. Lost prophecies. Ashlander elders complain of prophecies which have been lost to tribal memory due to the carelessness or ineptitude of earlier generations of wise women and Ashkans. Suspicious scholars wonder whether these prophecies might have been deliberately forgotten or suppressed. 3 Nerevarine prophecies in particular are said to have been lost. 1. The Lost Prophecies, 2. The 7 Curses, and 3. 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Perhaps these prophecies will someday be found, either in forgotten accounts written by literate travelers, or in the memories of isolated Ashlanders, or in the secret traditions of the wise women and shamans. That's very interesting. And that stranger prophecy, and the fact that they have it the way it is, and how it kind of reminds me of, like, as a prophecy that will probably only make sense after it's taken place. It reminds me of, like, the Greek prophecies from the oracle and stuff from Greek myth, where the prophecy is very cryptic and obscure, and certainly is only probably going to make sense after it's taken place. So that's kind of what it reminds me of, really. But in any case, we'd better deliver the news
Do you
to
want
Caius.
something from me?
We've certainly been waiting patiently while we read through the notes ourselves. Are you here to discuss your orders, Mervis, or is there something else you want? No, we're here about the orders. And these are Sean's notes on the Nerevarine cult? Excellent. I'm promoting you to Blade's apprentice, Mervis. Now give me some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plan for you. And I'd like to see you at a higher level of conditioning before I send you out again. So take some time to polish your skills and enhance your cover story with a little freelance adventuring. Then, when you're at the level of performance I want to see, I'll have new orders ready for you. He's removed the notes, and we're done here for now. That's basically Caius saying, get out and get good again. But, interesting thing about whenever he does that, there's never any sort of thing gating you from just going and getting orders right away. He doesn't actually tell you to go away or anything again, and he'll give you the orders right away if you ask, but I'm not going to, because it wouldn't make narrative sense, really, for us to not actually go off and get some experience on our own. First thing, though,
My time is precious, so make it quick.
we need to do this thing for the Thieves Guild. The only Altmer in Balmora are Kulmer at the Lucky Lockup, Estradan at the Guild of Mages, Imar at Wahlalu Council Manor, and Rita and Tyre Malin, who both have residences here. So we've narrowed the list down a bit. Now, the question is, who do we go for first? Well, Lucky Lockup. Just going off the name, that sounds like the sort of place that might contain someone who is interested in the arts of security and lockpicking and the like might hang out. Now, where's the Lucky Lockup? What's the next thing we need to work out? As I'm fairly certain I've explored all of Balmora. Lucky Lockup, right down there. So we're gonna go to the Lucky Lockup first. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Degathur calls you, Mervis Tyrannon. You cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Ah! Crazy person. Get away, get away. Get the fuck away. Let's get to the Lucky Lockup. Hopefully it will be a bit safer there. Yeah, Mervis might be a battle-hardened fighter. Yeah, Mervis might be a pretty decent fighter at this point, but that just freaked us the hell out. To someone walking up and spouting something like that.
My patience is limited.
Those boots are
Yes. What is your trade, lady? Ultimate? There aren't many of us here. Why do you ask? Southwall Corner Club. I never go there. It's a dirty place visited only by thieves and swindlers. Nice. Maybe we need to talk her up a little bit first. After all, this isn't the sort of information you'd share with someone you didn't trust. Calmer here. We need to get her probably to a pretty high position with us. That's the important thing right now. I'd like to get you up to like 80 or something if I could. Come on now. $76, that'll do. Now, Southwall Corner Club. So I think we can safely presume it's not her. So, next on my list will be Estradon at the Guild of Mages, though I think we can probably rule her out. I still have to check. This sort of going process of elimination.
Yes, Outlander.
And I very much doubt it's Estradon. I've spoken to her before and she is a trainer down here. Southwall Chronicle. Okay, sorry about that. Spam phone call. My favorite kind. Now I'm going to try and butter her up a little bit. I very much doubt it is her, but I have to check. 76. That should be high enough to get anything out of her. And we're going to get...
All
And
right,
indeed,
I'm intrigued.
I don't think it's her. So, next
I've heard
one
a lot about
on our list. What was the name? Let's see. Imare at the Hlalu Council Manor. Okay. Let's head up there. And actually, she might be the most likely now I think about it. Because House Hlalu, and this is a bit of out-of-character knowledge, admittedly, House Hlalu is the house for stealthy-type characters, really. At least that's the way I believe
If
they're
you
meant
want
to
something,
be.
now's the time to talk.
So, having a stealth-oriented Altmer staying here is quite likely. Of course, we're going to
Why
need
do you
to talk her
disturb
up,
me,
but
Dunmer?
I'm going to let my stamina recover first. Because, believe it or not, persuading people is actually affected by your level of stamina. Which I find faintly amusing, but at the same time kind of cool. That should be enough. We're going to need to butter her up a little before she'll trust us enough to be willing to consider this particular proposal. I think... Oh dear. That is not looking good. Come on. Like us a lot. And we are failing at that. We are failing at getting her to like us. Damn it. It's not like us. Not at all. Well, I say that. We got her up to 77, but she was really looking unfriendly there for a while. Now, South Wall? The South Wall? What are you talking about, Dark Elf? Nightblade and Lawman. It would seem like it would be her. Yeah. And she actually sells spells, interestingly enough. Including an illusion spell to buff our chameleon for a little while. That would be kind of cool, but it's rather on the expensive side. So I'll remember her if we have to come back for that later. Come on. Let's see if you can't somehow get her opinion above 90. Oh, balls. I'm failing at this again. Come on. You know you like me. Come on. $93. Let's try this again. Okay, so she really doesn't know what I'm talking about. Interesting. I thought for sure it would be her. We can probably exclude the alchemist from our search. Because I doubt that Morrowind would have a guild quest that would remove a merchant from being a merchant, which is what this sounds like it might do. Hecarinde and Tidermalion, though they apparently both have residences in town. Where at, I wonder? Hecarinde and Tidermalion. Okay. That's Hecarinde's house. Or Hecarinde. Rather, right there. The other one is split up further over, but just gotta get across the river for this one.
Say your
And
business.
I'm sure if we keep asking around, we'll find who we're after. But my first couple of gambles on who it was did not pay off, unfortunately. The logic of the security sneak lockpicking person is probably in Hlalu, and the lucky lockup sounds like a stealth-related place. The logic of that did not pan out. What have we here? You know, it is rather unseemly to wander into people's houses uninvited, particularly when they are at home. Still, I am a gentleman. There is something about you that sparks my curiosity, Outlander, so I welcome you to this most humble abode. He is a noble, so it strikes me as unlikely. Seriously? I was not expecting this. I must admit, I've been negligent towards the guild. I will certainly help you secure the south wall. Tell Sugar Lips I am at her service. So it was Hecarinde. I thought it would be someone more rough and down to earth than an individual who is effectively a noble. Or at least a rich businessman. just based on their clothing and dress. That, I have to admit, is a rather pleasant surprise. But let's let Sugar Lips know about the good news at any rate. Ekarinde is the Master of Security, and he will help us? This is good, Abasi thinks. It will not be long before the Joring Hard Heart and the Kamonotong can neither move against us. You've been of good service, Black Cap. If there's any gold on your head for crimes others believe you did, Bossy will have it fixed. Really, I would have preferred payment, honestly. And we are now the operative. Do you have any more jobs for me? Bossy has no jobs for you. Ask Angoth the jeweler in Aldaroon or Big Helende in Sadrith Mora. Aldaroon or Sadrith Mora? Well, we do have another mission that we need to do at the moment. Just go through my quests real quick. There is one thing that I think I would like to do. There was this slave that we falsely agreed to deliver because I was planning on letting her go, and then she just sort of vanished. Vorar Hellas is the name of the person in question, and Mervas is actually planning on paying the man a visit. Topics. Check our quest log again. Yes. Vorar Hellas, east side of town. Oh. Be over on this side somewhere. So, just sort of wander around, I guess. See if we can't find him. Vorar Hellas.
I will listen, but make it quick.
I suppose we can ask about him. Nope, doesn't seem we can. It's unfortunate, but annoying.
Listen, make it quick.
I should probably have asked for specific direction while we were there,
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
but given how I was planning on not delivering this particular slave, it kind of makes sense that we wouldn't bother to think of details like
My
that.
time is precious, so
killing this slave participation individual, that's not exactly very high on my list. The 2 Fargoth quests we effectively completed. Fargoth's ring by keeping it, and his hiding place by stealing his gold. And keeping it for ourselves rather than giving it to the debt collector. So the only real quest that we have right now that's not just flavor text stuff at the moment is the Fighters Guild one, where we're supposed to go to Caldera and kill some Telvanni agents. However, I'm not going to do that right now, I don't think. Actually, you know, I might make a little trip to Caldera. Might be kind of nice. Give us an excuse to see more of the world. However, just pop into the quest log again. That one. Yes, we met a bard, and if we want to learn how to be a bard properly, then we need to look for a Breton bard named Aldrich in Suran. So that's the other place I want to go, in addition to Caldera, that is Suran.
Ah, well,
For right now,
what may I do for you?
I think we could do with a bed for the night. 10 gold for the rest of the day. Okay then. Shut the door behind us. And it's 9 p.m. So I think we'll relax here for a while. Get some rest. And then, in the morning, we'll make our decision if we're setting off for Caldera or Suran. Either way, it should be interesting.